What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video I will show you the latest news directly related to this story. And before we dive deep into the news, please share this video, subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. It is extremely important to unite, and it is extremely important to spread this information to as many people as we can. Because only in this case we can attract more people, more retail investors. Because right now it is not the problem for MMTLP shareholders. It is the problem of entire US market, US stock market. And that's why we have to be together, we have to unite, and only in this case we will have more power to fight against this illegal activity and to win this battle. So, and let's start with the news itself. First of all, let's start with the Jennifer Vetrano Twitter account. And 4 hours ago, she tweeted she pinned this tweet, and she wrote, "I tried to request a meet tonight. I mailed Clifton for information to help. I am sorry I did not get a chance to speak for your review, and I hope it helps with NextBridge hydrocarbons." And she added, she pinned 2 screenshots. One of them is a response of Clifton Dubois, and he wrote, "Jennifer, would you be able to resend the recorded phone call to me?" And what phone call is he talking about? Let me show you this tweet. And Jennifer Vetrano wrote, "Hi Clifton, we have a very active Twitter room tonight. Tom Slocum for Texas is on, and the Twitter space subject is MMTLP underlying asset evaluation question and answers. One of the speakers is extremely well versed in oil and has worked in the industry for about 40 years, and his name is William Brown. They are discussing so many things that you would have an interest in. And William Bill direct messaged me and asked me to ask if you can answer the following question. Does NextBridge Hydrocarbons have a virtual data room with pertinent operational data for the purpose of investors to perform due diligence? Any information you could provide we would all appreciate. He tells me that this request is normal, and I hope I'm not making you uncomfortable. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, Clifton." So, this is an extremely important question in my opinion, because this question might be publicly asked, and definitely we should have some answer in order to do our own due diligence and in order to evaluate the price of NextBridge Hydrocarbons shares. Definitely we cannot identify this price with the precise certainty, but we might have some range. And this range might be extremely important to evaluate the losses that was made by illegal activity of authorities and of some fraudulent hedge funds to retail community. And this will help to increase the power of our lawsuits. And I have to say that right now we have some delays in the answers from judges, and I will continue in just several minutes. But definitely, if you want to follow the latest information from Clifton Dubois, definitely you should follow Jennifer Vetrano. Her Twitter is Vetrano Jennifer, and definitely in this case you will be able to follow the latest news. So let's continue with another Twitter account. It is the Twitter of Roza Tawil. She is the person who filed the first lawsuit against FINRA, and we are awaiting the answer from judge. But we don't have this answer yet, and definitely it might be quite annoying. So, let me show you her latest tweet that she published 5 hours ago and pinned it at the top of her Twitter account. And she wrote, "Did your representative vote for the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform Act to promote financial transparency, the same act that created FINRA?" And here is the link, and she added, "If your representative voted yes, ask them why and what they intended when they enacted the legislation." And in my opinion, it is extremely powerful and important tweet, because if you click on this link, you will find this document. It was made, the voting date was July 15th, and the title of this bill is following: A bill to promote the financial stability of the United States by improving accountability and transparency in the financial system, to end too big to fail, to protect the American taxpayer by ending bailouts, to protect consumers from abusive financial services practices, and for other purposes. And as you can see, 60 senators voted yes and 39 voted nays. And definitely, if your senator is in the list and if he or she voted yes, definitely you should ask them, he or her, how this bill should work and why it doesn't protect the retail community and why we don't have any transparency on the market. Definitely you should also ask them to force broker-dealers to show their blue sheets. And for those of you who don't know, blue sheet data is following: electronic blue sheet data files which contain both trading and account holder information, provide regulatory agencies with the ability to analyze a firm's trading activity. Firms are expected to provide complete, accurate and timely blue sheet data in response to regulatory requests. Incomplete, inaccurate and untimely blue sheet data compromises regulators' ability to identify individuals engaging in insider trading schemes and other fraudulent activity. So definitely, with the disclosure of this information, we will be able to find out who was in charge of creating naked shorts, and definitely we will solve the problem of tax. Basically, we have to file the taxes right now, but some brokerages like FINRA doesn't give us a tax form in order to fill it, because they have complete gibberish in their filings. They don't know how many shares should be in their filings and how to evaluate these shares. And definitely this tweet of Roza Tawil can solve a lot of problems. On top of that, let me show you that he reposted twice this tweet, and let me show you this. On 6 hours ago, she reposted a tweet from Meta News, and it says: "We call Government Ron DeSantis and Government Abbott to take action on delayed federal lawsuit in the state of Florida, Roza versus FINRA. This affects 65,000 plus investors and millions upon billions of dollars in the United States financial markets and retirement funds." And let me show you this picture in detail. Take action. Ron DeSantis, 65,000 investors ask you to take action on the delayed federal lawsuit based in the state of Florida. This lawsuit is against FINRA that froze millions of dollars of shareholders' money. This is an urgent matter and will affect the state of Florida, since many of people's retirement funds is at stake. And the second one, Greg Abbott, 65,000 investors ask you to take action on the delayed federal court lawsuit of the oil assets based in Texas. This is an investment in Texas, and the court case is in state of Florida. This is an urgent matter and will affect the state of Texas, since many of people's retirement funds is at stake. And I have to say that not only Roza and Metamaterial News published this tweet. Let me show you that John Brda also republished this tweet, and I have to say that it is extremely important to have officials from government and from Senate to fight against this illegal activity of fraudulent companies and of fraudulent hedge funds and of fraudulent activity of some authorities. Only in this case we will be able to win this battle. So, and let me show you further. Right here you can see that John Brda published this. 5 hours ago he said, likely they were seeing the level 2s showing only 5 million shares up to 4,000 on the offer side. No way they could cover and not cost billions. And he reposted this tweet that was published 10 hours ago by Scott Trott, and definitely it is quite interesting tweet, but I have a lot of doubts that it is the real information. Probably it is just a speculation, but nevertheless, let me quote it for you. FINRA fraud and MMTLP. TD Ameritrade just told me that FINRA halted MMTLP when dark pool trades had hit 100x normal value, and they nuked it with the U3 because, quote, the share price bore to resemblance to the actual value, end of quotation. So, is it the real information or is it just a speculation? We don't know. But in order to find out in order to find out the truth, we have to wait for the judge's response on 3 lawsuits that already filed. And let me remind you that first of all, definitely was the lawsuit against FINRA that was filed by Roza Tawil. Second one was filed by Richard Hoffman against Fidelity, and the third one was filed by Alan Hensley against multiple of broker-dealers and multiple authorities. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and share this video with your friends and family, and tell them to share it with their friends and family in order to help us to win this battle. So see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm back.